Greetings, Warriors of the Ring. My name is Strider656, and as promised, I'm back with the second League video against the Fat Hobbit. If you haven't watched the first one, you can watch it by looking at the description of my video, or I'll just tell you who won. He won. So this is game 2. We played this back to back, so I want to show this back to back. Hope you enjoy, and we'll watch the game together. I am Shadow now. I have Cruel Weather, Horde from the East. Happy that I have Cruel Weather off the bat, because I can play it as soon as they're revealed. I allocate No Eyes roll 2, and he rolls the most balanced roll you can get. He says perfect roll. He passes. I decide to bring down Isengard. He plays Thranduil's Archers, which draws him 2 strategy cards. I move from Barad-dûr to Gorgoroth. By the way, I'm going to go fast. I'm not going to tell you what was rolled, or what's being played. He uses a character to move the Fellowship. Missed. I use my hybrid to move my regular into Moria, and I decide to go after Gondor. Probably a mistake. He used the Fellowship using Will of the West. I'm hit. It's an I, so at least we're equal with that. He's out on the field. I put Saruman in. He decides to use his hybrid to do the traditional movements from Edoras to Westernet and Carrot Old Forest Road. I decide to move out towards Gondor using my character die. I moved it from Minas Morgul to North Ithilien. That's turn 1. Turn 2, I drop Black Captain Commands and Musterings of a Long Plan War. At least I actually drew my cards this time. I allocate an eye. He changes his guide to Strider so he could hide. I roll the dice instead of rolling my action dice. And I get no additional eyes, and he gets lots of movement. He says, oh, wow, okay. He says, by flipping the Fellowship, I decide to bring Sauron to war. He moves the Fellowship. I miss. I attack his Gileath. No card. He thinks. I realize Saruman's in the wrong place. I get 2 6s. He gets 2 back, too, though. And he moves the Fellowship again. I hit on an eye. And unlike me here, he does not take... Oh, that says Gandalf's not the guide. That's why I didn't take him. All right. So I attack Pelargir. Because my thought now is I'm just going to go after DA. I think I should have just gone after Minas Tirith. No card. I get no hits. He gets something back. I press. I leave one guy in his Gileath. I decide to bring the Witch King into Gondor. He passes. I decide to play Black Captain Commands to get 2 more Nazgul and attack Lambden. He plays Confusion. I hit myself twice, and he hits me again. So now I have a 3-1 army. So this looks very similar to his army that he had before. He uses his Will of the West to muster an elite and DA. I attack DA anyway. He goes under siege. So that was turn 2. I don't know if it was good, but at least Gondor is almost all taken care of. So I draw Shadows Moving and Musterings. And... Oh, I'm sorry. I drew On They Went and Shadows in the Misty Mountains. I must have played a card before with the Witch King and missed it. Sorry, guys. Turn 3. Here we go. Gandalf's the guide again. I roll 1 eye, 2 eyes. He has a Will of the West and character. He moves, and he just flips the Fellowship with Gandalf. I put Shadows in the Misty Mountains. It's a great card to have. I'm thrilled to play it. He passes. I decide to move my guy. So what do I do? What did I just do? I have to reread. From Moraine to Daggerlad, and from Gorgoroth to Minas Morgul. Okay. I don't know if that was worth it. And now I use my neck. He passes, and I condense in North Ithilien with that army from Daggerlad. So the Mordor army is out in the field with an 8-1. He gives me a ring, and he hits. I hit him. Let the 1 reveal. This time he does take Gandalf. So I'm feeling at least it's similar. We lost Gandalf to a 1. I decide to move towards his Gileath. He brings an elite into Minas Tirith, and I decide to move my guys from Moria to Dimral Dale. And my second action is Gileath to Losternock, so I can block off Gondor mustering. He brings Gandalf the White in, Fangorn. I put Minas Tirith under siege with my character. So now everything is locked in, but I feel like maybe this isn't, there's a word for it, efficient. Because this is me showing you the Gondor strategy. I don't know if there's a better way to do it. I'm going to turn 4. I draw Warren Sorrow and Toil and Candle Corsairs of Umbar. Now I have a decision to make what to get rid of. I decide to get rid of the red 3. Because I think all the other cards are better. And I could be wrong. Allocate an I. Roll 2 more. And I roll lots of musters. He rolls lots of movement. He rolls 3 movement, a Will of the West, and a Palantir. And I roll 3 musters, 2 armies, 1 Palantir, and 1 character. He says, damn. He's happy. He says he's an appreciative. I'm like, okay, whatever, let's go. So he flips a fellowship with his Palantir. I move my guys into Umbar and move the guys down to Parth Celebrant. Moves the fellowship. I miss. I put Warren Star and Toil on the table. He moves the fellowship again. I miss. I hit on this reroll. And it's a 3. And he takes a random and draws Pippin, which means I get to discard from his hand, and he takes a lot of corruption. Now he's up to 5. So I'm feeling okay. Feeling pretty good right now. I move the Southrons and Easterlings down. My plan is I'm going to use these 6 guys here to go into... to use Corsairs of Umbar to attack them. He plays Bilbo's Song, so he doesn't lose it to go down to corruption. I move the Southrons and Easterlings down. He moves the Fellowship again. And I hit with an I. So 4. 1 reveal. And now he's an Emin Muil, Eastern Emin Muil. I think for a while I decided I'm going to put Helm's Deep under siege. But I decided I don't need to muster because I'm going to use that ring for the killing blow. So I attack Fords of Eisen. He says no card I play Storm of Bats. I get no hits. He gets 1 hit back. I press. I put Helm's Deep under siege. And I decide to muster an elite in Orthanc afterwards. So probably the wrong order. But that's what happened. So I draw Shadows Gathered, Ring is mine. Turn 5. Allocate an I, roll 2 more. He thinks for a while. He flips the Fellowship with his Will of the West. He says, do you have it? Have what? He probably meant Day Without Dawn. I don't have it. I put Lorien under siege instead. Because my idea is I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and probably 10 up here. He plays Athelas and gets 3 healing, which is opposite me. So it must be nice. To be fair, Strider is the guide. I play Corsairs of Umbar. I don't know why I didn't bring all of them. I decided to play Desperate Battle. He plays Advantageous Position. I get 0. He says he feels bad for my rolls. I say, please roll. I'm disgusted right now. Gets 2 back. I decide to press and draw. I forgot to draw. But I play Deadly Strife and I get 5 hits. And he gets 3 back. And I did draw. So I draw Hill Trolls. So now I'm at 3 victory points. He moves the Fellowship. And I draw 1. This is where I make a huge error, guys. I forgot to use Cruel Weather. Horrible. Horrible play by me. I play Hill Trolls instead in Lorien. He moves the Fellowship again, and I reveal. I tell him that I had Cruel Weather. And I second, at least I draw a 3. And it's Gimli, so he does lose another companion. So I discard for Warren. I'm at 3 victory points. I decide to... Looks like I'm moving leadership around. I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm mustering in North Rune. Because I'm thinking I want to get Dale. And then I muster again in South Rune. He decides to move the north down. I use a ring to move towards Lorien. And the North Rune guys here. Because I do have Shadows Gather. So I could play here, then Shadows Gather, then take these 2. So I could have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 in Dale, 9, 10. That's right, 10. I draw Half Orcs and Goblin and Morgul Wound. Allocate an I. And I roll 2 more. He rolls lots of movement. He starts by using his Will of the West to hide. I moved my leadership around. And what I ended up doing is I put the Witch King in the Vale of Karnan. I put 3 in Lorien and 2 in Helm's Deep. He plays 5 Galadriel. I decide to put the Ring as mine in the pool. He moves the Fellowship and draws the 2. Takes a random and draws Mary, so he's at 6 corruption. And Warren Starman Toil discards a card for him. I attack Dale, playing Morgul Wound, because I don't see me using it. Oh, sorry, Cruel Weather. He scouts away, but I still, and he goes into Woodland Realm, but I draw Dreadful Spells. So I'm like, oh, I could still attack. I could still get Dreadful Spells on Woodland Realm, maybe. And he uses his hybrid to reinforce Erebor by putting Iron Hills into Erebor and the Northmen into Woodland Realm. I attack Woodland Realm, but I decided not to because I forgot to do Shadows Gather. There we go. He passes. Now I play attack Woodland Realm. And he decides to move the Fellowship. I'm hoping that maybe I can draw an eye like I did on my track. And he draws 0 reveal. I'm getting really mad at this point. I play Morgul Wound to bring him up 1 because why not? I should have instead played maybe played Devilry of Orthanc there to get some hits. So turn 7, I draw Flocks of Kerbane and King is revealed. Allocate 2 eyes. I forgot the mouth. I allocate 3, and he gets lots of movement. He loves the Fellowship as well. The West. I decide to bring the mouth in now so I can use a muster to attack. He moves the Fellowship, draws a 1. He takes a random, gets Legolas. And I discard Warren with Star, or I discard for Warren. Attack Woodland Realm, playing They Are Terrible. He plays Confusion, and I get 2 hits on myself, and only 1 hit. Only 2 hits. He gets 3 back. 4 back, because he was rolling for the wrong army. I decided to press as I realize how desperate I am right now. I draw Ringrazor Abroad. No card. I get 2 6s, and he gets 4 back. And that's the end of that battle. Now he moves the Fellowship again. Let's look at the hunt pool. The red eye would be perfect right now. I need that badly. But he draws the File of Galadriel. And I say GG. So he says this is a joke. I'll keep playing when this is over. I play Dreadful Spells. Says why not? I get 2. Fat Hobbit says this game wasn't much fun. I say dunk it. He moves the Fellowship and draws an eye finally for a 5 reveal. Loses Strider and goes up to 7. So that was the worst game I've played in a while. I don't know. I think it was that cruel weather that did me over. Maybe that was a mistake. But this was brutal. And it felt really, I don't know how to say it. It felt really unfair. And I'm sorry to complain on my channel, but it is my channel. So I can. Let's look at the stats. I was -7 on 6s. He was +3 on 6s, and I was +5 on 1s. So that was the game. Thank you all for watching. Sorry this video wasn't more exciting, but this is a miserable game, so I wanted to zoom through it. Turn 7, dunk. Take care, everyone. Bye.